What is up, everybody? Reverse Steve here today. So it appears that there are these scalpers trying to scalp this Nintendo Switch Oled model, and you can't even pre-order the system yet. So I don't know how they even do that. I guess they just make a listing of the product image and say, hey, like, how do you even guarantee you're even gonna get it? Like, that's some crazy stuff right here. But you can't even pre-order it yet. So I don't know how they are even scalping a system you can't even pre-order yet. That's a new. This is like a new low. And people are pissed off about this. People are pissed off about this whole scalping thing. Like, I guess like eBay not really stopping it, and like I guess Nintendo not stopping it either. But who expects Nintendo? We don't really have too much high expectations for Nintendo, to be honest. But I guess it's like eBay just not stopping this. So this is the guy who originally found this out. This is the post that he made on Twitter. He says pre-orders aren't available for the Switch OLED yet. As far as I'm aware, how is there already scalpers? This is the kind of stuff that makes me want to leave video games sometimes. And as you can see, this is mostly like overseas, like in Germany, Italy, United Kingdom. Yeah, like there was like no U.S. listings because you can't even pre-order stuff. Yeah, I guess like in some of these other places you can pre-order, but I don't think you can pre-order in those places yet either. But this is just wild. And this is what people are saying about it. It's likely they're selling you the promise that they'll get it. Knowing that being scalpers, their bots will come through is dumb and depressing. If that's the case, it shouldn't be allowed. This is really starting to become more frequent and absurd. There needs to be some sort of law in place to keep scalpers in check. Scalping tickets is illegal in many states. There is no reason manufacturers should have to tolerate resale above MSRP. Oh well, that 345 one ain't so bad. $207 shipping. That's like, and who would even want to like? Who is the market for buying this one? Like, I would like this Switch don't even get that many improvements over the one you probably already have to begin with. Unless you just don't have a Switch in general, then probably maybe you want to be in the market for getting an OLED model. But it's like, really, who's really trying to buy that Switch like this new OLED one like that? To be honest, scalpers aren't exclusive to video games though. Right here in Venezuela, this happens with food, cleaning products, gasoline. These abusive resellers, whether in person or digital, are a nuisance, especially when there are regulations for some products. There's no way that's illegal. No, there's no way that's legal. In America, the only thing that's illegal to scalp is tickets to sports games. Uh, I can pre-order the OLED Switch for $604 here in New Zealand, so I bet they got a set price till Nintendo announces it. Okay. Nintendo should go after these kinds of people, not the guy who sold the modded Breath of the Wild data. Oh yeah, they did go after people who like sold Breath of the Wild save data. Like that they took him to court, I believe, or he got locked up. I'm not really sure which one. You want to leave video games because somebody else is selling the Switch and markup is a marked up price. I know this sucks, but don't be over dramatic. It's probably more for the fact that they're selling out before they even release and leaving none for others to get legitimate. They aren't scalpers, probably just people scamming on Amazon. That's eBay. Scalpers the millisecond a game or console is in stock. Okay, that's pretty funny. In Germany, you can pre-order it. Okay. Please, everyone, report such pre-orders on eBay because they can just scam you for money for something that might be available. I don't know if they're not even real Switch OLEDs. Like maybe they're just regular Switches and the scalpers are using stock photos while trying to trick people. Oh, I'm not getting the system, aren't I? It is kind of ridiculous, bro. It's like each new time a new product comes out, you gotta wear these scalpers. It's just like insane at this point. Like, whether you want to buy a collector's edition that's limited, you gotta wear these scalpers just showing up, just saying, "Hey, we're gonna buy the whole thing before it. Like, as soon as it gets available, we're gonna buy the whole thing up to try to resell it to you." That's some scumbag stuff right there. It's like people want to say they're like entrepreneurs. It's like, no, you're just scumbags. So like you artificially inflate the market by buying up everything and then trying to resell it to people who actually want it. Late stage capitalism when you sell a video game for a lot of money and some people buy it and some people don't. How to report scalpers. Okay, so they're showing you how to report the scalpers. Okay. He says pre-orders have been available for a while now, but these people probably live in different countries, not for the US. It's sold out in Europe already in a lot of places. UK pre-orders went up a few days ago. Okay, so that's good. So that's why these different European countries are having listings up because their pre-orders have been up already. How much you want to bet they spray paint like the Switch OLED or just send you a bootleg one? But I still agree with you. This is ridiculous. So a lot of people are not happy with this. I was like, no, I don't think anybody's actually happy with this. These people are just scalping these systems already. Yeah, that's kind of ridiculous. Let's look at the quote tweets. See if you're saying the quote tweets. It says just don't allow pre-orders or goods that aren't available yet to be sold by unofficial Nintendo, Xbox, PlayStation resellers. Problem solved. Okay, they say it's that easy, but I don't think it is. Nintendo of America stopped going after people who emulate 20-year-old games and do something about us like this. Yeah, you kind of agree. It's like they should over this whole pre-order scalping situation is more concerning than the whole emulator situation. But I don't know. I can deal with an item selling off fast, but trying to sell stuff you don't have is just stupid. I leave video games, there's no need to rush out to buy the latest and greatest on day one. It only fuels the scalpers. This isn't scalping anymore, this is just full on scamming. Uh, are you kidding me? I hate this type of S. Scalpers are horrible, and video games sure have a lot of ugly sides that make us consider leaving them behind. But if you ever feel like this, tune in to it helps remind us what games can do. Okay. If I can't get a Switch come close October because of this, I swear. Help me, I'll be slightly upset. Okay. This is just getting out of hand. Scalpers are just running technology for everyone. Hope Nintendo does something about this. A lot of things I was into as a kid I really took for granted because now you have a-holes like this that make gaming, trading cards, etc. unapproachable for the new generation. Definitely sucks. That definitely sucks a lot. These aren't even scalpers. They're just people trying to take advantage of those who don't know any better. People who are worried that the non-existent pre-orders are all bought up. It's been a hell year because of us like this. Yeah. Then you got places like Wall Street Journal who promote the scalpers too. Like, I still like that's just crazy. It's like Wall Street Journal will give that guy a section and say how he's like he's an entrepreneur or some BS they called him. I will reiterate once more: scalpers can go die in an effing fire with the buzzsaw up their ass. Okay. Damn scalpers are the scum of the earth. Already, LOL dead. Better buy games or consoles 2 years after their release. Ridiculous. Nintendo, Walmart, Target, Best Buy, GameStop, and Amazon. Please do something about the scalper situation. Make it in-store pre-order only or something. These people are driving away potential customers for you. Stop bot ordering. I don't think most of these companies really care, to be honest. It's like the only one I think that really actually did something about the whole bot thing was Best Buy. I think Target maybe too, but other than that, the rest of them really don't care. It's like once they sell a console, that's all they care about is a console still, and that's it. They don't care who buys it, as long as it's bought. This right here, they shouldn't have been mad at Nintendo, and this is way worse than what Nintendo doing, just $50 more. Scalpers should be publicly taken care of. Wow. Make scalping illegal. People are the worst. What he said is very much a dilemma. Do I really want to continue playing games when scalping and money-hungry companies are just running their industry? Yeah, that is. Maybe I'm glad this isn't a Switch Pro, or else it'd be 20 times worse with the chip shortage. Oh, it gets me so mad. I swear if people make it hard to get a barely upgraded Switch, I'm gonna lose it. And I don't really care because I don't really want this Switch, but it's just the fact that they are scalping a product that's not even out yet. That is just weird. The prices aren't worth the video games at all, but if they bought rich people, but if they're all bought rich people, just make them more expensive. The human race is ungodly, and if we all perish one day, I remember this will. What? Okay, you got lost with that last part. Like, what are you talking about the last part? Same here. People ruin us. Effing scalpers effing scalpers that are effing desperate. Capitalism. Yeah, to be honest, scalpers are probably one of those groups that makes me feel impossibly depressed about the future of video games / hobbyist tech us. Ever since the release of the GTX 1000 cards, it feels like every game thing that comes out is unavailable a year after release because of them. You can't even buy the series, the 30 series cards if you're into PC gaming because of the scalpers. It's still hard to get those, and they released like almost the same time as the consoles did. So it is these scalpers. This is just ridiculous at this point. This is the S that makes me want to scream. Not even surprised at this point. This is why we can't have nice things. Pre-orders for the OLED Switch, which are not available yet. This is just legit a scam. eBay needs to ban everyone who is doing this. Everything is just going to be scalped at this point. It is bad that I wish death upon these scalpers. So we wish he had like the death note to put the scalpers' names in the death note. That's pretty funny. One of the scalpers is selling it cheaper than it is to buy one. First of all, this is ridiculous. Pre-orders aren't even up. Second of all, over $1,000. Seriously, the saddest part is some people are that stupid or desperate, and it makes me lose faith in humanity. So we're gonna conclude it right there. Nobody's happy about this situation, man. It was like people wondering if like Nintendo's gonna step in, if eBay's gonna step in, can somebody step in to stop the scalping situation, everything that comes out. Who knows? But definitely want to see your thoughts down below. Leave a like if you like this video. And as always, thanks for watching and peace.